I know TV has showed us that toxicity is sexy, and that, the bad boy, bad girl energy, it works. It often leads to heartbreak, like I said before, and disappointment. And when somebody is not willing to give what you want, when you're incompatible, the same way he or she could be incompatible with you is going to be the same way he feels or she feels towards you. So at this point, there's no adventure. Whenever you see somebody unavailable or incompatible, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end in no positive ending. I do see right here that some of you feel that you have no choices, or that these are the kind of choices you have. No, this is not your choices, it's your pattern. Remember that we are what we claim, the same way manifestations. So also sometimes our relationships with others, such as mom and dad or so, could also lead for us to continue to be in the unhealthy pattern in choices. But remember again that you did some shadow work and that you have been working very hard on yourself, and you don't want to throw that all to waste just because you found your type, but it's not because you found your pattern, not your type, because your heart knows what you want in this person. If it doesn't show it, you need to walk away. Now with the Eight of Swords right here in actions here, the Eight of Wands here, they want you to know to again be quickly in what you want. Also use communication and make actions, and when you see the red flags, it's time to take actions and not give it a chance to develop, because red flags don't develop into a different color, they tend to multiply. Now with the Seven of Gems right here, they want you to be ready to celebrate your achievements. I do see sometimes that sometimes you could actually not be as proud of yourself when it comes to things. They want you to know that the universe is proud of you. They're saying, I'm proud of you, Libra. Everything you've been doing, everything you have done, again, you have worked so hard for it, and they want you to start celebrating your achievements. They want you to know that they're very, very proud of you. Again, we are proud of you. If you haven't heard this in a while, or if you needed to, they're telling you that you're doing a great job and that they're very proud of you, and that you soon are going to be celebrating your achievements. And when you do, they don't want you to hold back. Now I do see as well some of you are going to be in between two different energies. They want you to do not make decisions based on an emotion. Sometimes, I always said this in my readings, do not make decisions when you're sad, when you're happy, or overly excited, because at the end of the day, you're not, excuse me, I've been talking too much today. You're not in your five senses. You're actually in the, euphoria of the emotion and the ecstasy. So they want you to actually be more grounded whenever you need to make any decisions here. They want you to know to listen to your intuition. They're also recommending for some of you, if you are connecting with somebody, to make a reading on this person, not about love, but about compatibility or possibilities in between you and this person, so you can actually have a better picture. Also says right here that most of the readings that you see on Libra are going to be accurate into a sense. They're saying right here that if the reading that I feel like some of you either or are thinking of scheduling a personal appointment with somebody or a tarot reader, or you already did. They're telling you right here that if the reading says to walk away, they want you to do so, because why the heck would you schedule a reading to hear what they have to say and then do the total opposite? So if you're picturing or thinking about getting a personal reading on someone, this could be down in the road in the future, they want you to know to do it when you're ready, because often if you're actually getting a real tarot reader that does things correctly, that tells you what it is, if you're not ready to hear what they have to say, don't do it. Because often, me personally, I had people who get readings with me and they're not ready. I'm sorry. They're not ready to hear what the cards have to say, and they get mad at me. Eventually they come back and apologize because the cards were accurate. So I always recommend people, if you're overly emotional and you're not ready, I don't tend to take clients like that. There's always a process, but if you were to feel like that, don't get a reading until you're actually emotionally stable and able to hear what they have to say. Also says right here that some of you are going to get a reading. Maybe I'm saving you some money. It says right here that this reader is going to tell you to let go of this certain someone. This could be unrelated to what I'm telling you. This could be somebody from the past. If this is something that makes sense for some of you, again, they want you to just let go. But overall, they are promising you victory. This is the Six of Wands. Somebody new is coming. I do see you having two people. This could be somebody from the past and then someone who is new. But overall, you're going to be victorious in everything you do. They want you again. They're showing you the same card. That's just breathe. Take a leap of faith, but just breathe and just be patient. They're promising you abundance in money, abundance in everything. They also are promising you more options, but I do see overall in the wealth or in the money sense, there's going to be more opportunities for you. They're telling you right here to let go of unnecessary burdens, and also your burdens, if you have been going through something, is going to be lifted very soon and you're going to feel a lot more light. They're also reminding you that your momentum is near in any way, shape, or form. Libra singles, they're saying right here that if you have been very, very hardworking and resilient, they're telling you that your momentum is here as well. They're also mentioning the store Nike and the store Champion. I don't know what is for some of you, but they're mentioning that as well. They're saying that transitions in life in any way, shape, or form, this could be in the financial sense or any sense, it's just that transitions are not as easy and they don't have to be the same as other people's transitions. They're saying right here that you are like a butterfly. You're going to spread your wings and fly. I also see right here that somebody is going through a physical transition of any way, shape, or form. They're telling you right here that do not compare yourself with others. You are in your own transition, in your own path, and eventually you're going to find yourself at the end of the rope. And do not listen to other people who have bad things to say, because the best thing you can do is focus on yourself, focus on your mental health, and ignore people who have bad things to say, because people that have bad things to say, they don't have good intentions towards you and they just want to make you feel bad. So just choose wisely in what words you're going to storage, either or. The positive one is actually going to bring you up and actually allow you to have a better growth as a person, or you're going to listen to the ones who are purposely bringing you down, trying to stop you because they themselves did not achieve what you are achieving. So at this point, choose what words are you going to storage. Me personally, I do readings all the time, guys, and honestly, I get a lot of hate on all platforms, but at the end of the day, for me to continue moving forward, yes, I make petty stuff because I'm a petty person, and that's how I deal with issues, with sarcasm and pettiness, and I don't change. But one of the things I do storage a lot to continue moving forward and to create and to give back is the people that love me and care for me. And that's the thing that you need to do. Stop storaging the negative things, because what you're going to do is hold grudges with ghosts. Holding grudges with ghosts, meaning people who are not in your life and that do not bring anything to your life, is the stupidest thing we can do, because at the end of the day, who are we beefing with, you know? So just storage the good things and the positive things so you continue moving forward. That's what shadow work is. Now, I'm not telling you to forgive people who don't deserve forgiveness, because F them. I'm talking about forgiving yourself for allowing things to happen, and be kind to yourself and then move past it. You know, because people talk about forgiveness as is it about the other person. F them. I'm talking about you. Sometimes you're mad at yourself because you allowed things that you didn't deserve, and now you know better. But remember, now you know better, and this is just a lesson for you to continue being better. So storage things in a better way so you can use it on your favor. So I don't know what that came from. I don't know, but whoever needs this, I do see it's talking about somebody's homecoming, or this could be a high school homecoming or reunion here. Some of you are going to be facing some sort of like high school reunion of some sort. Some of you don't want to go. Baby, go, because some of you don't want to go because you don't feel that you are achieving enough, or that you don't look good enough, or that you don't have the person in your life. They want you to know to go and show everybody how badass you are, because guess what, baby, you will see exactly how people look like, and you are going to be able to pick the fake. Some people from your high school that you may still have, or you guys are in the same Facebook group, because that could happen, they picture a perfect life, a perfect marriage, a perfect life, a healthy life, and whenever you see them in person, does not match. The vibes does not match. So actually, I will highly recommend you to go if you could change your mind, because it will allow you to give you a piece of reality, and to where nobody's perfect, everybody's going through something, and nobody looks that good. They're telling you right here with the world that you're going through an ascension on everything, Libra singles. You're going on an ascension on everything, in love, in your spiritual path, in your work. Keep in mind that when your spiritual path is aligned and you feel that you're grounded and that you understand what's going on, even though that sometimes we don't agree with the decisions, but you understand why it's happening, you ascend on every level. This is career-wise, this is love-wise, this is like as a person, you know, it's all about you. Like I said before, my readings are beyond love. It's about you, about your love and everything that surrounds you. But they want you to know that you are soon to be, if you are a small creator or so, They're telling you that you're gonna find a collaboration with 3 people or 2 people, with you 3, right? And it's also saying right here to make good partnerships, because that's how business grow. Also, this could be as a business owner, make good collaboration so you make sure that your business grows. But I do see new opportunities in growth when it comes to financial or business, as well as finding good people that actually collaborate instead of putting the foot. They want you to know, do not worry about your love life. That's settled down. That's going to be taken care of. They want you to know that you don't need to take any action towards it, to embrace the feminine, divine feminine energy. Not focus on gender, focus on the energy. The energy of like, I let them chase me because you deserve it. You have been chasing everybody, doing everything, trying everything, fixing everything, and it's freaking exhausting. And now is your time to rest, relax, and allow somebody to show you what they really are and what they really want. And then you show you other side, because Libras, we can be divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. We can be both at the same time, but not everybody deserves that. So make sure to be the divine feminine energy now, allowing this person to also put the effort, and then whenever that happens, then you do the 50-50, and that is what you want. Or just enjoy the energy that makes you feel more comfortable. But keep in mind that you're not alone. You have a community out there. They want you to know that you need to just reach out to the right community. They're also saying right here, do not contemplate cups that don't align with your desires, okay? Don't be, because I do feel you got somebody in your life that says, but what if you don't find better? Baby, if that is better, you're better off alone. We don't actually just find comfort and uncomfort. You know, we don't make it work. You have done that before and it did not pay off. You are too old for that. Even if you're 21, you're too old for that, boo gaga. Okay? We are not going to find comfort and uncomfort. I was told to find comfort and uncomfort, and I wasted my youngest years. So don't do that. There's always someone out there that will give you everything, and if it's not someone, that could be you. You could give you everything you need. Okay? And whenever somebody out there is ready for you and they deserve you, then they will. Period. But you will never find security and stability, love, everything above, in uncomfort. You will never get that, because you are. It's like you trying to wear a shoe size 11 for a toddler. Would it fit? It's a shoe. Yeah, you're grateful. But what the hell are you going to do with a toddler size shoe? You're not going to walk nowhere, right? It's like me trying to go and get a shirt that is extra small. What am I gonna do with it? Put it as a hat? You know, it's a shirt, but yeah, I would have to make it work as a hat, but it's not a hat, it's a shirt. I just got a smaller size. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, just because it's clothing does not mean it's gonna fit for you. Make sure that you get what fits, right? And this is not about clothing. This is just an example, metaphor. Before people be like, you are doing this, babe, are you hearing yourself? I'm crazy. I do metaphors. That's what I do. Okay, stop wanting my attention, because you're getting the ugly side. Yeah. But anyways, finally here, they want you to rest, to stop worrying so much. Things are lifting, things are moving, things are doing good. You're doing your shadow work. Continue doing your shadow work. Okay, stop hiding your intellect. You're smart. You can be smart. People call it dorky. Who the heck cares? People who call smart people dorky, and you know, sometimes I even call myself dorky, and my friends call me, well, my friends, meaning my one friend, calls me dorky, but we do it because we get to know each other and we like each other. But when somebody who doesn't know you and who does it as negative, they're calling you dorky because they themselves are stupid and they're just intimidated by your intellect. So I don't care. I'd be talking about weird stuff, spiritual stuff with people that they don't know me and they find me weird. It's fine, because if I were to look like them, I will be looking like, I don't know, blech. So at this point, don't hold back. If they don't like it, they can suck it. And let's focus and let's look for emotional stability, right? You're not Bob the Builder. We don't do that. We don't do that, baby. We don't do that. We're not Legos. We're not Minecraft. We're not gonna do none of that. You're gonna find financial stability either or they have it or they don't. Okay? Don't hold back. Don't worry about other people. Listen, when you stop caring about what other people think about you, life is so much juicier. You can make mistakes, you get up, you don't care, people get mad, you laugh at their mad, they can cry you a river, you can twerk it out. Life is so much easier. If you knew how much BS people say about me and I do not care, and you know why I acknowledge what they say? Nothing is better than acknowledging what people say and tell them that you don't care, because cowardly energies need to be acknowledged and reminded that they're still there and that you don't care. It's super funny. It's petty as heck. You should have fun. Hail Lilith for that. So finally, anything else for my Libra singles? And it's so funny when people tell you, oh my gosh, I'm so scary, I'm so powerful. They're not. I know thousands of people who are super powerful in any way, shape, or form. I'm not talking about magic here. And they don't tell you they are, because one thing that powerful people do is not tell all of it. How are you going to tell all your secrets and what you have and you don't have to people? Just, they're bragging. So being smart and finalize and realize when somebody is bragging because they find you intimidating, because they want to humble you, to lower it, because they're like, oh my gosh, you got to lower it, you're making me feel bad. Smart people, rich people, powerful people will never tell you all the things they do and they have, because what is about that? How are you going to tell the enemy all the things you got? You know what I'm saying? So at this point, make sure to not fall into that. When I hear that all the time, I go, good for you, bye. I know who they are, and they know I know. So at this point, don't fall into that. Finally, you need to plan correctly who you want and what you want and and you want to plan how your life is going to be. We are in a world that's kind of lonely, but sometimes being with the wrong person is worse than being lonely. So make sure that the person that you're with, it's actually with your planning that goes with what you want, that does and thinks the same you do, or at least similar, at least goals in general. And they want you to know too, do not let curiosity into finding a bad boy or a bad girl get you out of it, because at the end of the day, what you think is going to be an adventure, and it feels like that whenever you get hot and you get sexy-ish, like horny, you be like, oh my gosh, it don't matter. It does matter. It does matter. It does matter. So do not let curiosity destroy your plans. Also, don't be overly generous, meaning do not share more than what you need to share with people. Sometimes people are monitor spirits, and don't be afraid of competition. Life is full of competition, and remember that you have choices and you don't need to compete for love or to be noticed or to be cherished or to be cared for. If somebody's not doing it from beginning, they will never do it, and they should not be in your life. Okay, so again, do not hold back, and do not just stay quiet for others' comfort. It's not your responsibility to keep other people's comfort. If they don't care about your own comfort energies, what the heck do you care about their comfort? You should never change. You should never stay quiet. You should never be any different because you're too worried about other people's comfort. You are responsible for your own comfort, and that's it. If somebody else is uncomfortable, either or they can look away or they can adjust. That's the only two options that you should give them. Anyways, let me finalize here with astrological dices. Here we got the planet, we got the zodiac signs, and we got the house. The planet represents the situation of the reading, and you got today, what the heck you got today? You got Pluto here. Okay, so Pluto says pertaining to death and rebirth, out with the old and in with the new, the end of an era, transformation and resolution. And with this said, we got the zodiac signs, the emotional side, we got Cancer energy, and this says emotional, troubling, interpersonal relationships, protective, suppressing emotions, and maternal instincts. And finally, the house, which is representation of the area of life. We got the second house for you, and this says represents money, belongings of monetary value, pointers or wealth, missing items or theft. So this is the end of the reading. I hope you guys liked it. And before people say you speak too fast, if you live in, I don't know, slow motion or matrix, that's what you think. Keep up. So with this said, I want to invite you guys to follow me on IG. I tend to follow back. I'm also on TikTok. I am on Spotify though. I tend to do spiritual topics and spiritual podcasts totally free. I also offer some readings over there for free specifically. You will have to follow me there, and you will have to contact me there as a question thingy. But with this said, guys, I'm also on Facebook, and I also offer personal readings for anybody interested. You can check all my links, including my website for personal readings, on the description box below, guys. I hope you have an